This episode of Big Time Rush could easily be an episode of Law and Order SVU. We don't talk about this enough. Oh, fuck. Great news, boys. The news is never quick when he says that. Big Time Rush is going to be a big-time reality show, starting now. First of all, the obsession with filming them in Skaith of Andres is a main theme throughout the episode. This man perks up like a dog when he hears the toilet flush and immediately has the camera turned to the bathroom. And they record Kendall sipping his fly, and it's just gross. Again, it was 1 month, and I needed to make a big splash. Fuck Griffin too, for real. So this is the main focus of Kendall's party episode. He gets out of the pool, his trunks fall down, and his butt is exposed to the cameras. And Kendall goes up to the producer guy and says, "Hey, two cameras saw something embarrassing. It saw my butt. Can you please delete it?" And this grown-ass man tells this minor, remember that they are still 16, 17 years old, tells this minor that no, we're gonna put your bare ass on TV because it's good reality TV. And this grown man and these grown individuals behind him just laugh at Kendall when he says to asks him to delete it. That's so gross, is that? To no one thing frees it. About, the fact that Kendall was a minor when they wrote this episode. I know the real Kendall was older than that, but like, no. Look, I just want my butt back. I don't need my friends in Minnesota seeing it, because it's my blood. He's getting mad roll. But, yes, this child is getting mad that you told him you're going to broadcast his bare ass on TV. They won't get the cameras out of his sucking face, fool me round everywhere, which is why I said no to be on the show. I had no choice. Now, this is the part, the trope of, you love me, reality TV is bad and scumbag producers will make teen stews bad thing throughout. Reality TV had then a reoccurring theme on Nickelodeon. To Victoria's episode, Drake and Josh, but pretty sure saw you one-on-one at an episode like that. Was that? The way that Big Time Rush does it, it's one of the best ways of showing how scummy reality TV can be because they're just so upfront about it. The kids didn't have to learn that this is happening. They just became victims to it, but it also touches on the over-sexualization of minors, which again, the Kendall Buff thing, but also forcing Camille and Bogan to make out and be a couple every 5 seconds because that's the only way they can be interesting to camera, I guess. Holy shit, it's doing. Also controversial, King. This has always been one of the episodes, Barry. So, with that instead, James, which is not the best friend in the group, in that he can lift out so easily because you kid abandoned him in 2 seconds. I love it.
Wow.
Reality TV, and honestly, fuck Griffin. I never elect to do, ever, but especially fuck him in his episodes because, jeez, Kendall's Ray, you don't have a band if they tear each other apart, just Logan and can punch each other or making out so much that they're not practicing anything. Like, you're not a band, you're just reality stars. It's not good for business, actually. And also, again, fuck the over-sexualization of just, making these minors kiss in front of you every 5 seconds. Now, you ever heard about the real Big Time Rush's shocking ending? Shocking ending? Get ready, because in the season finale, the viewers get to vote on which band member gets kicked at a Big Time Rush and paint their hot replacement.
We should have gotten a less intense black guy for diversity, but
he gives me creepy vibes, so I don't like him. Indeed, probably minors. What's this emergency super special? The Big Time Rush should have something super illegal for his resolution, legitimately. Film Griffin without his consent, and to show him that invading privacy is bad, which it is. Super sick. They not only had to sit through this footage. There is a moment where Griffin's howl falls and his bare butt is exposed, and they edited that in reality show, which means probably Katie, because none of them are technologically confident. This little girl had to watch this grown man's towel fall and carve that into a video. She's standing there with a smile on her face because it's embarrassing, but that's super gross. this whole thing is gross. So like I said, the guy is just all for it. This is hilarious. We should put this online, and it's gonna make you a star. And of course he gets fired, but still, like, this whole episode, this guy is just weirdly obsessed with the boys in Stace of Andress. Again, he started with them filming them in their underwear, which all but James was super embarrassed by, and then this whole thing about fighting Kendall about his butt being on TV. Again, Kendall's supposed to be fixing 17. If then just making Camille and Logan kiss and all this shit, like, this man needs to meet Olivia Benson. So this man needs to be locked up. I don't know why we don't talk about this episode out that often, but we need to. Because it seems like nobody in a writer's room is said this out loud at any point. They just filmed the fucking episodes. And I just don't understand that it's focused on. We all act like this is just completely normal behavior. I just don't get it. Let's erase this video, and I'll erase Kendall's butt, and the whole real Big Time Rush show will go bye-bye.
What the fuck is that?
What about me? You're fired. Again, not the biggest fan of the resolution being blackmail, but especially when it came to nudity, but show. Also again, Pyle, which you argue with a minor about, you not to show his bare ass or not on TV. So I want to wrap this video up by talking about why I even bothered to make this. I think that people tend to think that they can separate reality and TV, but when you're as young as the viewers of this show were back then, you tend to start to blur the lines as nostalgia starts to set in, and it goes from current TV to fond memory. In the sense that, like, I know a lot of people are probably going to run to the comments and say, well, they would have blurred it out if it was in the universe. Or, the situation is so unlikely to happen, just dumb, silly fun, which, no, it is actually something that unfortunately does happen, as we see with, like, the Nickelodeon doc that's coming out, where, no one specifically mentioned, like, nudity, as far as I know, but this weird sexual power that these grown men have over these teenagers. And to be honest, I was shocked that this was not a Dan Schneider production, so on the same network. I'm not trying to say that the writers and the showrunners ran in Dan's circle. I'm not trying to say that we should retroactively cancel Big Time Rush. It's just understanding, like, media from when we were kids and coming back to it and taking off the nostalgia glasses. You kind of starts to unravel the dreads. I mean, that's with any media. You take any amount of time from it, you can pull like one thread and the whole thing comes apart. In this instance, I kind of just feel like this is a weird thing to show to kids. Because quite frankly, if Big Time Rush was a girl group, this episode would have never been made. If it did somehow get made, parents would have been up in arms, the show would have been cancelled. There's only season 2, they had 2 more seasons after this, they would never have gotten off the ground. And also, now I'm thinking about it, like, the mom's only part in this was dressing up like the housewife and serving healthy snacks and trying to be the cool, cutesy parent to make everyone think that she has her shit together. But one, she signed a contract to be on the show, because everybody else had to sign a contract. So she signed a contract knowing that she would probably have to do this stint. But also, you just let your minor son and his minor friends have to be subjected to a TV show like this. And we saw later in the Mother's Day episode that the other moms would have been there in 2 seconds and just shut all that shit down. You wouldn't have had to go in it by yourself. And the 4 of them as a powerhouse group would have definitely kicked the producer's ass, but maybe they haven't thought that far into the show. It was a weird episode, and I think it's good to go back on these TV shows and look at some of the weirder choices and ask, like, why did no one ever speak this idea out loud? Why did no one ever ask, is this logical to anyone else? And how did this pass through so many hands before they showed up on air? It's strange. It's definitely something to ponder. Again, not trying to cancel anything, not trying to say the show itself is bad, not trying to say that TV shows can be silly and goofy, but with this subject matter, given the history of the network, is so weird and gross. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe. I say comments wise, deal with it. And I will see you next time. Bye.